Connecting Community, Serving Our Future. Welcome to St. Bernadette Parish. We are introducing our newest parish project, Connecting Community, Serving Our Future. From humble beginnings in 1960, St. Bernadette Parish has continued to grow to serve our parish community. With this project, we hope to meet the mission of St. Bernadette. With enthusiastic spirit and welcoming hearts, we join together in our Catholic faith to know, love, and serve God through worship, education, service, and mission opportunities for all. We hope you will join with us in this important project. Our Connecting Community Project Committee has been meeting for over 18 months. During the project planning, we established 3 goals. In this presentation, we will outline our goals and provide information to reinforce how we intend to accomplish these goals. Our first goal is to improve access to our church and school for the disabled parishioners and guests. Our second goal is Stewardship Activity Center to meet the growth in parish member involvement in stewardship and worship activities. Our third goal is to connect the church and the school and provide air conditioning for the church. Currently, there is no indoor connection between the church and the school, and there is no elevator access for the 3 floors at the school to ease access to our cafeteria. With this project, the church and school will be connected and an elevator will be installed to provide ease of access to school, church, and cafeteria. Let's take a more detailed look at goal number 1, improving disabled access to church facilities. First, we'll improve access to bathroom facilities in the church office area. Second, we will develop a hallway ramp from the church to the school. Third, from this hallway, we'll provide access to the elevator in the school. Let's review this project by entering the church and turning right toward the church offices. We'll take a look at before and after changes developed for the project. We will remodel and enlarge the restrooms, which are on the left side of the hallway. Here are before and after views of the men's restroom and the women's restroom. As we move further down the church hallway, we'll go through a door which takes us to the 2 adjacent hallway ramps connecting the church and the school. This change will provide wheelchair access and will also be convenient for strollers for families with small children. Here's a view showing the hallway ramps. Notice the beautiful stained glass windows that will be transferred from the Madonna house and placed in the hallways. To the right or west of the windows is the parking lot. We'll discuss the Stewardship Activity Center, which is to the left of these hallways, a bit later. Here's another view of the ramp, which will have statues of St. Francis and Jesus, which will also be transferred from the Madonna house. As we leave the ramps, we enter the school office area, which will be remodeled. This is a view of the stairwell entrance and the elevator next to the entrance. The elevator will take us to the basement of the school or the second floor library. Here's a before and after view of the elevator entrance in the basement. This next view again shows before and after elevator entrance. From the elevator in the basement, all of our parish members can now participate easily in our many parish service functions that take place in the cafeteria. These functions include our parish annual meeting, fellowship activities, and funeral lunches. Now we'll take a more in-depth look at our second goal, our Stewardship Activity Center. This facility will be located between the church and the school and adjacent to the hallway ramps. The main focus of the Activity Center will be a large community room with a capacity for 160 people. This community room will have many uses, including a weekly practice area for our growing choirs, a convenient location for parish and guest speakers, and enjoyment of other important stewardship activities. We thought it would be helpful for you to see the small space that our choirs currently utilize for practice. The choirs have more than outgrown this practice area. With our large community room, we will now have practice space available for our choirs to continue to enhance their beautiful music of praise. Please note this view is looking east toward the Madonna House on Matthias Street. The community room will also be available for discussions and meetings with parish presenters and outside speakers. The community room is adjacent to a small kitchen area which will add to the enjoyment of our meeting and stewardship activities. The kitchen will have convenient services for parish members, including a refrigerator, an oven, and dishwasher. Next to the kitchen, we will also have a small area for storage of materials to be used in church services, as well as materials to be used in the community room. On the west side of the large community room, toward the parking lot, we will have an area set aside for faith formation and religious education. Some of the current religious education space in the church office area will be lost as we enlarge the restrooms in the church. We'll now move on to our third goal, which is connection of the school and the church, as well as air conditioning the church. Parishioners and guests can now enter the school either on the front steps of the school or through the new elevator vestibule area. In a similar manner to the entrance from the church side, students and faculty from the school can now easily enter the church without going outside. This view demonstrates the change. The school office will be remodeled to reflect this new entrance and is represented by this view. Also with the new elevator, school personnel can use the elevator for ease of access to the existing school library on the second floor. The project plans also contemplate adding air conditioning to the church, but not to the school. Besides improving comfort in the summer months, engineering studies indicate that air conditioning leads to increased building longevity by reducing the wide fluctuations in heat and humidity. It should be noted that when the church was constructed in 1992, coils and infrastructure were installed for the possible future installation of air conditioning equipment. This is a bird's eye view of the changes for this project. There are many changes that are noted in this view. Over the next 4 weeks, before and after each weekend mass, you'll be able to see a detailed view of the layout of the project. The project committee was asked many questions while planning this project. The most important question raised was, why now? First of all, the parish is debt-free, which enhances our financial standing. Construction has slowed in the economy, and construction companies are offering very competitive pricing, and material costs remain low. Financing for a project like ours is at an all-time low. Because we are debt-free, we believe that we can get a very competitive interest rate with the intent of paying off the project in 2 years. From the perspective of many parishioners, it is important that our parish move forward in meeting the facility access needs of our disabled parishioners and guests. Over the last 5 years, we have seen a significant increase in parish service and worship activities. By adding the large community room, we firmly believe this area will create new opportunities to utilize the time and talents of our parishioners. The total cost of the project is $895,000 and is based on in-kind contributions of design and construction. Parish members have indicated an interest in participating with in-kind contributions toward the project. As we finalize this project, we also ask ourselves if it's feasible to raise the funds for this project. We recognize that economic conditions are certainly not great at this time. Based on an average gift of $12 per week from 750 families for 2 years, we will meet our goal of $895,000. Some families can afford more, others cannot. We're asking that all parish members consider participating in the funding of this project. We have identified some specific items for memorial gifts or designated contributions: appliances in the kitchen and AV equipment, new chairs and tables, and a sliding wall that could subdivide the large community room, along with a security system for the elevator entrance. To summarize, here are the 3 goals for this important project. 1. Improve facility access for our disabled parishioners and guests. 2. A stewardship activity center to meet the growing involvement of parish members. And 3. Connecting the church and school and air conditioning for the church facility. Thank you for your support of Connecting Community, Serving Our Future. God bless you and your family.